What is up, guys? We are back with another video today with Cooking with Dodson. Alright guys, here are the ingredients for tonight. We got our 10-ounce New York strip. We got some butter, some thyme. This is optional, but you don't have to have it. A little steak seasoning, Kinders. And of course the essentials, salt and pepper. And lastly, the essential also, garlic. Alright guys, we are cooking a nice New York strip steak tonight with some sweet potatoes. So the best thing to do when you get a steak is to let it sit out for about 20 minutes before you cook it. Because if you cook it immediately after you buy it and don't let it sit at room temperature, it will not cook as well and consistently. Basically, you know how you wash your face with warm water, how you open your pores up like that? It's typically the same thing here. It's sit out an open temperature and it is going to basically open its pores up like you would on your face. And it's just when you cook it on the pan, all those ingredients you're gonna add to it, it's gonna absorb a whole lot better. All right guys, so the first step, we're gonna put this, we are cooking medium rare, so we're gonna put this on about medium high. I'm gonna put it on in between 7 and 8. Drizzle with olive oil. All right guys, as the pan is heating up, we're going to season and go ahead and put our potatoes in the oven. First thing we're gonna do is put our potatoes into a pan, just like so, of olive oil. We're gonna add some salt. I don't have a little thingy for it, so I'm gonna have to do it like this, all the way in there. Never pour straight out of this because you're gonna over salt on accident. You don't wanna do that. So just a little bit like this. Boom. A little bit of pepper. Not too much. And we're gonna get garlic powder. Garlic powder. A little bit of this. Bam. Now, the funnest part, mush it all together. Just mush it all together. Just push it all together, just like this. Beautiful.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Just like last time, non-stick spray. All the way around. We don't want the potatoes sticking. Dump them on. Make sure guys, when you put these on a pan, make sure this, not the skin side, is facing down. It's gonna brown and cook a whole lot better if each side. And that looks just about right. Now we're gonna place it in the oven for about 30 minutes at 425. And those potatoes will cook at 425 for 30 minutes. All right guys, so we're about to cut this garlic. First thing you want to do is peel it off a little bit. Now what you're gonna do is basically, I know it's very sharp. All right guys, so the steak is ready. The onions are cut. Now we're gonna slice them. All right guys, so the onions are cut. Now we're going to put the steak on the pan. All right guys, let's season the steak. First set, salt this. First set, salt one side. We'll put some pepper. Beautiful. And now we're gonna put the garlic on once the steak's already on. So we're gonna go ahead and we're not gonna mush the seasoning, we're just gonna rub it all across the top of the steak and the sides. So put a little bit more, not too much. You gotta put some on the sides of the steak as well. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do this right here. flip it over on its side like this. Just like that. And that way the whole thing is covered. Now we're gonna flip it and do the same thing. Just like that. All right guys, once you see heat rising from the pan, it's time to add the bad boy. So let's do it, ready? And always when you're putting steak or anything on a pan, make sure you place it like this, away from you. Love that sound. Added the garlic on there right after we put it on. Beautiful. All right guys, so we're gonna leave the steak on for about 3 minutes per side, and once we flip it, add some melted butter after we do this flip. And so that's gonna make the flavor even better. All right guys, time to flip this thing. Here we go, we're gonna flip it. Beautiful. All right guys, we just flipped this thing, now we're gonna add some butter on top. That's gonna add so much flavor, guys. Now we're gonna add some thyme. All right guys, now we're gonna add about 8 little leaves of thyme. Beautiful.
Beautiful.
All right guys, we're gonna flip it 2 more times. All right guys, we just flipped it again. Now we're gonna add a little bit more butter on this side. I can listen to this all day. It's gonna be so good. All right guys, we're gonna do one more flip. All right guys, look at this steak. We're about to cut this open. Let's see. Oh, beautiful.
Beautiful.
Medium rare. Hold on, let me get better quality. This is so beautiful. Look at the juiciness. And the potatoes came out perfectly. All right guys, we're gonna cook a side dish, asparagus. There's a little touch of olive oil. Already put it in there. Break off the stems of the asparagus. Place asparagus in the pan. Season with the salt and of course the pepper. Alright guys, thank you for watching. Hope you try out this recipe. And sweet potatoes and asparagus are amazing with steak. Alright guys, much love. Peace out. Y'all stay big out there.